everyone, my name is Harini. Today we are at VDC Venture Development Center. This is a place where ideas nurture, that build startups to build an impactful solutions. I'm glad to meet Mr. Mahesh Varier. Hello sir.
Hi Harini, how are you?
I'm good sir.
Tell me.
Yeah, but actually I want to know about VDC more, and this is a place where really it's not about the startup, but this is something more bigger than that.
Right.
So I would like to know about the vision behind VDC,
Right.
and how GITAM has held the support to build the VDC.
Right. So, like you rightly said, supporting startups is one part of it, but we are trying to achieve something bigger than that. Over decades or centuries, universities or institutions are known to create knowledge or equip students with enough knowledge and competency so that they get a job somewhere. But now time has changed, we are a progressing country, AI has taken over. There are much other relevant skills than that. Are we trying to build problem solvers? Are we helping people to solve problem better? Are we trying to help them build a solution which can solve a problem in a much better way? So this requires empathizing, this requires people to observe problems, this requires out-of-the-box thinking, this requires innovative mindset. Put together, we call it as entrepreneurial mindset. So that's the genesis behind Venture Development Center. So we are trying to build or nurture students with that entrepreneurial mindset. It's not just students for us, it's any stakeholders of GITAM. Let it be our students, let it be our faculty, let it be our alumni. We are trying to pass that entrepreneurial mindset to all of them. Supporting startup is there, but this is our major motto. Additionally, we also look at our larger vision is to impact 1 million people entrepreneurially by 2030.
Okay, right. That's really huge. So VDC is not about building entrepreneurships or the startup. It's about building the mindset.
Exactly.
Okay.
More about startup is an outcome of it,
okay,
but
okay.
mindset is more important than that.
Okay.
Right.
So you mentioned about 1 million lives impact. That's really huge.
Right.
So how are you working towards it, and what role it's played?
Right. So by 1 million, we don't mean our stakeholders, which are people who are in GITAM. We have programs, we have offerings beyond GITAM also. We have programs for school students, we have programs for young founders across country. There are various initiatives for that. And we are developing and we are coming out with more and more outreach programs so that whatever infrastructure we have, whatever capabilities we developed, it is useful for non-GITAMites also. So there are various initiatives, we'll talk about it.
That's great vision, sir, actually. So I have been to colleges recently and I have seen e-cells over there. So what is it really different from VDC to that e-cells in typical other colleges?
Right. So it's great to see that universities or institutions across country has taken up entrepreneurship seriously. There are colleges which have established entrepreneurship cells, there are colleges which are trying to build it, or universities which are trying to build it. At VDC, we have taken a different approach, a unique approach, I should say. We generally say it takes a village to raise a child, right? So it's exactly the same about entrepreneurship also. We have to build an ecosystem for an entrepreneur to grow. So that's what we have done at VDC. We have developed a venture education, we have developed a pre-incubation model, we have developed an incubation model, we have funding system, we have a product building facility called as makerspace, and we have mentor network. Put together, we have developed, trying to develop a robust ecosystem where entrepreneurs can thrive and grow. I'll do one thing, I'll walk around and show you what we have built.
Sure.
Yeah.
So you mentioned about entrepreneurship education. Is it mandatory that student has to take up that course?
Good one. So entrepreneurship education is mandatory for all freshmen who joins GITAM. In the year 1 itself, they have to take up a 2-credit course offered by Venture Development Center and School of Business. It's a mandatory 2-credit course. And when I say 2-credit course, there is no exam, no things to by heart, but they have to live the life of an entrepreneur. They have to join team, they have to build a team, they have to think like a startup founder, they have to go out, identify a problem, they have to come back and build a solution around it. They have to go to makerspace and ensure that the prototype is being developed, then pitch it in front of a panel, a reputed panel. So through that process, we are trying to provide them an experience of a founder. They have to live the life of a founder. In another way, I should say, every freshman, every student at GITAM, when they are in first year, they build a venture as a part of their GITAM education. And through that, some of them may get excited and say, hey, I would like to pursue this idea. So then we have another piece which I already told you, the pre-incubation. That's where they start building their ideas.
So if I just completed my course, I still want to continue it. Can I still come to VDC and do my project?
Perfect. So when we say course, the first year course you are talking about, the mandatory course is one. Then we have minor in entrepreneurship. Now we are coming up with our BBA in entrepreneurship. But irrespective of which year you are, which course you are pursuing, which branch you are from, it doesn't matter. The doors of VDC is always open to our students or faculty members. But talking about the pre-incubation program, we have developed a structured framework where founders can understand the process of building a venture, and we have a unique offering called as people who are part of the VDC, who are part of the system, called venture coaches. So their job is to help students, guide students to take the idea from 0 to 1.
Okay.
So when they enroll, when they walk into the center saying that, hey, I have an idea. And to answer your question, it doesn't have to be immediately after first year, it could be at second year, third year. When they walk into the center and say, hey, I have an idea, we enroll them to our flagship pre-incubation program. What does the pre-incubation program do? It is a way of validating the problem they have identified. It is a structured way of telling them, hey, have you seen this? Have you identified the customer well? Have you spoken to this category of customer? Have you gone out and identified the associated problems around it, that the user needs, wants, pain points? So the program helps them to go through that process. Eventually, they will fail fast, or they will pivot their idea, or they will evolve over a period of time and come out with a much better solution. Through this process, when they go through this journey of venture building, we provide them with prototype grant. When they reach a certain milestone, we provide them with a seed fund when they reach a certain milestone, so that they have necessary, ammunitions to grow or to build their startup.
So you mentioned about funding.
Right.
This is one of the biggest challenges students face in these days. So how does VDC support this funding or this?
Like I said, when they are in the pre-incubation program itself, when they cross certain milestone, when we understand, they validate the problem, they come to us and say the problem is validated. We go through it, and then we know they have to build their first version of solution or the prototype. Definitely they will need support in it. It's not easy. Students being students, if they want to build a real world or something close to the solution kind of prototype, they need funding, they need money. So university or through the venture development center, we are providing them up to 2 lakhs of prototype grant. As they further progress, when they almost finish their pre-incubation program, university through VDC again provides a seed grant of 5 lakh to eligible or those who go through these milestones well.
So I just want to know about how this, for example, if I'm a student in first year, so I just came up with a prototype, not prototype, but just I have an idea. I have a curiosity to know about what does it happen? How can I make this my idea into a solution? So does still VDC help to this one?
Yeah, so we also have a center called as Makerspace. It's a part of Venture Development Center itself. The purpose or the idea behind Makerspace, it's a place you go there, get your hands dirty by doing things. In the process of doing things, if you break things also, it is fine. But our intention is learning, our intention is building. So the primary purpose was to cater the need of prototyping for startup founders, but eventually we have evolved in such a way that anybody, any stakeholder of GITAM, if they think they have an idea, they want just build it as a experiment also. And they don't have to walk into any other academic labs. This is a center which is open beyond academics also. We have multiple segments in that. We'll do one thing. I'll show you around. I'll show you the makerspace.
Okay, fine.
Done. So as promised, now we are at Makerspace. This is Makerspace for you at Venture Development Center. So this is the place where ventures or startups walk in, as in when they are ready to build their prototypes. Makerspace at GITAM, we have multiple segments, multiple categories of space in that. Right now we are at Alpha Space, where it takes care of fabrication needs or prototyping, heavy metal cutting, drilling, welding, lathe machines or turning. So heavy metal fabrication or other material fabrication kind of prototyping will be done here. Then what we have is Gamma Space, which takes care of ESDM, Electronic System Design and Manufacturing. Ideas more close to electronic side, more core embedded, or where more electronic nature of prototyping comes into picture. It is been done there. And then we have Gamma Square, where we talk about or working on additive manufacturing, 3D printers, snap maker, etc.
Okay.
So put together, it is an ecosystem of prototype building and product development.
Okay.
Whichever area where they think they are building their venture, they can walk into that space and start working on their area.
So sir, we went to makerspace. So what all other infrastructures VDC provides?
So VDC has a wonderful, beautiful infrastructure which we have built. We had a modest beginning, but over a period of time, we understood the needs of students, the ventures which we work with. So we have a collaboration space where it's a come, meet, greet area where they work together. They interact with other ventures also, which these pre-incubated ventures can use like their office space. We have meeting rooms, we have cabins, we have conference spaces, we have hangout spaces, we have dining. Then we also have an beautiful innovation street, which we call,
Nice.
where you don't have to build a venture, you necessarily don't have any work with VDC, but that could be your entrance space for more brainstorming, for more discussion, etc.
So now we have went through a pre-incubation phase and we have prototype with me. So what is the next phase? What is the next thing I need to do?
Brilliant question. So this, most of the time students end up asking the same question. Now that you have joined, you have validated your idea through our pre-incubation program, you have built a prototype through our, using our makerspace facilities, then that's the right time for any venture to graduate to our incubation program. So GITAM has a DST funded, 5.4 crore funded ITBI established.
That's great.
And any of these ventures are eligible to graduate to our incubation centers where, or our partnered incubation centers where they get more support to go to market, more support for funding, more support for meeting more mentors, more market access programs, etc. where they can again flourish, accelerate their growth and acquire more customers and start building their venture in a much better scale and wider.
So what separates a venture that gets incubated from one that doesn't? I mean, like if I build a startup and I have everything is ready, and if I get failed in the middle, so what is the one thing that gets
This is one common question or fear which
Yeah.
all the students, especially students, have in their mind. What if I fail?
Yeah.
And see, if you are at GITAM, if you are trying to build a venture as a part of, when you are on campus and you are taking our help. So our attempt is to, through our facilities, through our funding support, through our product building capabilities, through our venture coaches, through our mentors, the attempt is to help you build in a successful way. But it's not necessary that all the startups should be successful. So they may fail, they may pivot, but that's the best learning. You are hardly a 19, 20-year-old student being in a campus with all the safety nets and support. You're still trying to build it.
Yes.
It's not just about failing there. We don't consider it as a failing.
Yes.
See, what happens when you fail and you don't want to build it again, the skills which you acquire, you cannot unlearn there. That
Just
makes...
like the sportsmanship when he fails the match and he come back with the great.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what happens, he or she becomes the most valuable resource for any other organization. You happen to sit for placements and you are getting interviewed. The company, the boss over there or the CEO over there would love you to have a lot of ownership on the projects which you take up, would love you to have that problem solving skills, would love you to think out of the box. That's exactly what entrepreneurial mindset is. It's all about having all those skills.
Okay.
So if you have a failed venture, never worry.
Yes.
You will again come up with an idea or you become one of the most valuable resource for another organization.
So what does the journey looks like when a student walks into the VDC? So what is the exact journey? Like what is the process?
Right, like I said, we have education piece, we have the pre-incubation program, a structured pre-incubation program, we have an incubation program, we have the ecosystem including makerspace, we have an entrepreneurs club called eClub, we have a venture mentor network, we have other funding or allied elements connected to the ecosystem. Again, it is about building a startup. It's all about getting those skills for product development, getting those skills like to think like a founder, getting those entrepreneurial mindset through all this process as well. So it may not be necessary that you will end up doing a successful startup, but definitely these skills are invaluable.
So where do you see Venture Development Center 5 years from now? And what does it mean for students at GITAM?
Okay.
And also I have one more question. Like if a student is watching this today, and what is the one message for them?
Oh, it's a long question, but still I'll try to answer it in this way.
Sure.
Like the writing on the wall, dream big, make it happen. So it sounds fancy, but this is the right time. We are in that stage, let it be in the university or as a country, the kind of relevance given to entrepreneurship is too high. But like we spoke earlier, the fear of failure, I don't think any student at GITAM has to worry about it. The Venture Development Center, the associated ecosystem which we have built, what if they fail? Never happens, because they become problem solvers, they become innovators, they develop that skills which makes them a most valuable resource anywhere else as well. But I see a better future. The kind of associations we have, to put a perspective around it, till now we would have raised a prototype grant of around 80 plus lakhs. We have impacted more than 50,000 students through various programs through VDC, more than 800 ventures pre-incubated, 5.4 crore received funding for setting up an incubator.
That's really great.
Put all together, I see a bright future where any student, faculty or alumni of GITAM making use of this and building really impactful ventures out of it. But I still stick to the same. We look at impacting entrepreneurially more than 1 million people by 2030. That's VDC for you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.